we were able to grab a seat. Why don't you read something until we get there? We don't have any more guts books, do we? Yeah, that's the new 3 chapter 1, that's kindness. The 1 chapter 1s are all like locations and such. Like this one gets you more knowledge about the flowers. Let's see. If we have anything that gets us guts, then sure, but I think we read our last one. Okay, check the 1 chapters just to be sure. Yeah. Okay, let's start up this 3 chapters so we can continue this line in case that's important in some way. I don't think it'll be, but we got nothing else to do.
Hmm?
The chief is the man who commands all respect.
Wow!
I love the sound of the word chief. I like to be called that too someday.
Hey!
Okay, still got pages left. Yep. Cool.
Hi, everyone!
Let's get started with class. How far did we go last time? Is this the Kawakami alarm? Yep.
Well...
Is this on? Miss Chono, please come to the faculty office at once. What could this be? I'm off to the faculty office, so make sure you study on your own. Kawakami's graciously given us this free time, so we better put it to good use.
What do you want to do?
Read. Chapter 2 of 3.
Wow!
Wow, that seems so familiar.
Hey!
More pages, yep.
Ah,
Ah, teacher's back.
hey!
What could that have been about? Well, let's resume the class.
Yep.
Phew, that was close. Kawakami helped us get a good chunk of free time, though. Yeah, we aren't even done with our afternoon slot, and we've read 2 of 3 chapters in that book. That's great. Hey, why don't we try asking Futaba-chan to look into the culprit behind the psychotic breakdowns? That's a great idea. Why didn't I think of that? I suppose Futaba's ability to process information is truly world-class after all. Damn, you're smart, Haru! I already tried. And if she found something, she would have told us. I know so much it's hard to make heads or tails of it. I know so much now it's hard to make heads or tails of it. Suspicious people appear, then they disappear. It's been that over and over again. So they're manipulating information to keep anyone from reaching the truth. Well, there's one thing I know for sure. Whoever we're going against now is more dangerous than we can possibly imagine.
Hey!
13 days left until we send the calling card. And we have texts. Futaba, who is now unlocked. Good. We basically have Futaba, Haru, and Shinya in the mornings. Sojiro, EY Buddy's locked, Oya, Mishima, Hifumi in the afternoon, or in the evening. I meant to say afternoon 4. Currently on Saturday, Smoothie tomorrow. Haru will rank up. I should probably focus Haru for a little while because she's so low level. Yeah, Futaba's ranked 5 or 6, I think. And Haru's ranked 1. Yeah, there's that. Actually, let's look through these for the numbers. 9, 9, 1, because obviously. 9, 6, your plot. 5, we can work on you. 7, you're locked at the moment. 7, no, we didn't just unlock. You're actually probably going to get your next lock at your next rank. 4, gotta work on you. 8, getting close. 9, and 6, but you are plot. Okay. And we have 13 days, and we can fit in, that means 13 mornings, 13 evenings slots. So you need, at minimum, 9. Plot 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So that means that we definitely cannot get all max confidant ranks before the calling card. And then you're in the evening, and that's 3. You're in the evening, that's another 3 to get to 6. Then that's morning, so that's at least 7, I think, extra days needed in order to get maximum rank on everyone. And you're in the evening, that goes from 6 to 8. Evening, 8 to 9. Plot. So we could finish up our evening confidants fairly easily, aside from wherever EY is. There you are. Somewhat unfortunate, because if Big Bang Burger was a thing in the afternoon, which I don't think it is. Not totally sure. Not going to become relevant because we have too many confidants to get through, but maybe. Okay, so Haru or Futaba, and realistically Haru then. Do we have two Empress to Priestess? I think you're Empress. Yeah, Empress. Do we have an Empress? No. Okay, over to Velvet Room. Let's get an Empress persona.
Hey, inmate!
I probably don't have room for any, so let's see if we can make any.
You want to register? Are you
Sure, why not?
Time for you wish to perfusion.
Okay, can we make an Empress here? We can make Kali. Can we make a new Empress here? Akini. Nope. None. Kali. Akini. Kali again. Hariti. Yeah, just make it even worse. There's Hariti and Kali both. Okay, get rid of Daisojo, maybe? Like, now that Anubis is Swole Nubis, Daisojo getting the 5 SP per turn or whatever isn't as useful. I can do it for now.
Done already.
Not yet. Persona. Daishojo. There you go. And I did register everything first, so we can definitely get Daishojo back.
Finished. You'd like to read the compendium? Read here.
Summon by no, not by level. We do want Biochrona. We want Empress. You know what? Sure, Kali's used for a lot of stuff, so let's just get Kali. We have the money.
This is what you want. A fee is required. This is your power.
Also, we're
Read
at
here.
69% of total compendium completion. Essentially, when I have a few days to spare, I'm going to go ahead and make all of our confidants, or sorry, all of our personas that we don't currently have. As many as I can up to the top. Luckily, since I had to go through so many, I have a ton already. Realistically, all of these are probably just going to be summon 2 personas, or actually probably take the ones that we already have, summon 1 more persona, fuse them into the one we don't have here. Yeah, as expected, they're kind of grouped up top because that's where there's the most, that's where we had the fewest opportunities to just kind of come across them. Okay, did I summon? I did, okay.
Are you finished?
Heading back.
No slacking off. It's gotten somewhat cooler.
Persona. Empress. That's Futaba's text, right? Let's go ahead and go to the rooftop. There we go. And actually, I should have done this earlier, probably, because you can talk to her without doing a confidant link in order to start up her vegetables.
Hey!
Oh, Ren, hello! What are your thoughts on this flower bed? I brought it here in the hopes of doing some serious gardening.
Wow, she's so diligent. Once planted, vegetables will be able to be harvested in a few days, because that's healthy plant behavior. The number of days needed for vegetables to grow depends on species.
Let me know if you'd like me to grow any vegetables. So, will it be today?
Vegetables.
That makes me happy. These vegetables should grow nicely here. What do you think?
Fully restored. Wait, what? Okay, sure. I forgot that they started out this good. I thought you had to build up to something where it's actually useful.
Oh, this one's doing really well. I'm sure it'll grow big.
Okay,
The Moonlight Carrot is doing well. It should be ready to harvest on 11/9.
so yeah, 4 days to grow full SP recovery for one person.
I hope you're looking forward to it.
Okay, good. I want to make sure that I can actually talk to her again. Okay, see you.
Thank you.
My apologies. I'm quite busy taking care of the planters. It takes some time for someone as clumsy as me.
Haru seems to be busy taking care of the planters by herself. Ah, this is where she has her lock. With my current proficiency, I could help Haru with anything. So Haru rank 2 is your level 5 proficiency lock. Because you need to be super proficient in order to plant vegetables. You know, it makes more sense to me than Yusuke not wanting to climb over the fence. Out.
Thank you.
Oh, so you'll help me? Well, if you insist. Wow, Raccoon, you're quite skilled. The slow hero would be healthy if you were the slow hero would be so healthy if you were here more often. Honestly, I'm surprised that my gardening can be of use to our work as the Phantom Thieves.
Yeah, I don't know why plants give us SP either.
It started as just a hobby, so it's amazing to see it transform into a more practical skill. Beyond this, I've actually begun raising plants of my own at home. Coffee beans.
Are you opening a cafe? I don't have a great read on what she wants yet. Good, good.
Would you come if I was? I mean, doesn't the idea of a boutique cafe sound lovely? Anyway, I recently discovered the joy in the taste and aroma of coffee. I used to think it was purely bitter, but now I understand the depth of its flavor. To tell you the truth, I wasn't even able to drink it before. Pardon me, I was just thinking back on the past. Can I share with you again? As I mentioned before, I cannot bring myself to trust any of the employees at Okamura Foods. For as long as I can remember, the company has been run by my father. Being liked by him was always very important. Some employees would even come to ingratiate themselves to me. But since his passing, things have gotten unruly. Most evidently, people have started trying to use my influence as majority shareholder to oust other employees. They say they come to me out of respect, but I know they just really want to use me. I've heard so many rumors. The worst ones are about Takakura-san, the new president. They say he was thrilled to hear my father passed. There may have been truth to that, though. He's been with the company for years, but has only started being nice to me recently. He even offered to assist me with asset management. I fear he has an ulterior motive, though.
You sound suspicious.
Yes, I can't help but wonder about him. He even went as far as to recommend I sell my shares the other day. He said I could make a fortune.
I mean, you probably could, it's just that you wouldn't make any more money after that. You'd basically be cut out of the company.
But I realized if I did so, he'd be able to strike the Okamura name completely.
I mean, this all kind of comes down to then how much of a connection you have to the company. because the amount of money that you would get from selling all of your shares, honestly, with how wealthy this company seems, I think you might be able to just live without working another day in your life at that point. But if you're connected to the company, because it was the family company even before your father grew it into a multinational corporation, then you'd want to stay in because, family legacy and all that. Or you might want to stay in, etc., etc.
Nakakura-san must be scheming to take the company for himself. At least, it's possible.
This is a complex issue.
Indeed it is. None of the advice I've gotten so far has been helpful either. Everyone only speaks out of their own self-interest.
Yes!
Thank you for today, though. I feel a little better after talking about this with you. Oh, and don't worry, I'll make sure I keep myself motivated, even through these difficult times.
I can sense Harvard's trust in me. Rank 2, Baton Pass. Yay, she's finally usable. I think I mentioned this once or twice before, but Baton Pass is such a core ability to the combat in this game that one of the changes, of the many changes Royal makes, is that it makes it so that you get Baton Pass the moment they enter your party. Like, I don't even think it's a rank 1 thing, it's just the moment you can use them, they have Baton Pass.
Alright.
I'm going to stay here a little while longer to check the drainage. I need to make sure these vegetables turn out as good as possible for the Phantom Thieves.
Goodbye!
Well, see you later.
Okay, who do we got for the evening, and what do we put Kawakami on?
Ah, you're back.
Another box came for you. Yay, Shady Commodities. Armor. Black Rock. 5-inch nail. Nirvana ring. Cool. Oh yeah, the stuff you bought from Shady Commodities. Okay, let's go ahead. No, wait, knowledge doesn't matter. I don't care. Let's buy more stuff from Shady Commodities, then check out our options. Keep getting armor just so that we have more armors. By the way it kind of works is that these armors will get changed out over time, and it's actually just the later in the game you get, the different armors will appear, and they essentially just get better each time. So I think that some of the top tier armors in the game you can only get from Shady Commodities, and only in like the last week or 2 of the game or something. Have 3, get 1 more. Black Rock, get more. 5-inch nail, get more. And condensed runs I don't particularly care about. Let's make sure to have a ton of those. They're used for stuff. Okay, now let's see. We have Ifumi. Decide later. Okay, Kawakami is maxed. UI is locked. Ifumi will not currently rank up. Mishima will. Okay, maxing Mishima is not a bad idea. Let's go to the red light district and put a point into Hifumi and see what happens. Because again, Mishima is rank 9, so the next time we hang out with him, he's going to go to max. So there's no actual need to rush it. Might as well just hold off until he's the only option.
What shall we do?
Affinity. Right, Togo. Hifumi Togo. There we go. Want to make sure I wasn't mixing her up with Chihaya here for a moment.
Here we go. What do you think?
Okay, will she rank up? She will not. Okay, Mishima time then. Yep. Sojiro is not available, blah blah blah. Yeah, Mishima's the only one. Okay, Mishima we technically get, I think, kindness out of? I don't think it's guts at the very least. Might as well get the boost just in case I'm misremembering, though. Fortune,
What shall we do?
luck, careful button presses.
Now.
And guts.
What do you think?
Okay. Sorry for the very slight delay there. I actually realized that my door was open, so I wanted to close it while the game was doing something. Okay. Now then. I'll check the bookstore really quickly just because we're here.
Take your time.
Okay. And this is Mishima rank 10, right? Just want to make really sure about that. Mishima, rank 9. Okay, so we don't need to worry about what persona we're using. In that case, you, over here, Electric Town. What's up, Mishima?
Don't worry. I didn't say a word about you guys, those dumb cops. So, you did the request I asked you to do. Thanks.
Mishima, you sent me after an assassin. What the fuck?
For some reason, I can't forget what Akiyama-kun said to me. By the way, I wanted to talk to you about something. Are you free?
Yep.
I just want to relax a bit.
Let's go.
Let's head over to the park.
You know, I've been thinking about what Akiyama-kun said to me. How I've changed. For some reason, I couldn't bring myself to run away back when I saved him. So, I was thinking why that may have been.
Did you find your answer?
Honestly, I was pretty desperate at the time, so I don't remember much. But in the back of my head, I was thinking what you would do in that situation. I mean, you put yourself on a line to stop Kamoshida, and probably other villains too. So, I thought there had to be something I could do myself.
But you were afraid.
Who wouldn't be? Fear is the real final boss. You know, I've always wanted to change. I wanted to go from a dull nobody everyone messes with to the famous world-renowned hero. But you helped me realize something important. Heroes aren't heroes because they're famous. It's because they fight for other people. Looking back on it, what I really wanted to change was the weak me. The me on the volleyball team who let wrongdoing go unpunished, even though I knew it was unjust. The cowardly me who looked the other way when people I knew were in need of help. Tell me the truth. I only changed because you stole my heart, right?
Change yourself.
Huh? So the Phantom Thieves didn't make me have a change of heart?
Did you go into a borderline coma for 3 weeks? If not, then no.
Really? Huh. But you know what? It's still thanks to you that I was able to change. All this time, I've been looking up to the Phantom Thieves, pretending to be a collaborator. And now, I'm finally able to stop pretending. Truth be told, I had given up. I accepted that I was a zero, that my existence was meaningless. But I've learned. I may not be able to change the world, but I can change myself. Whether I sulk about my inability to do anything, or hang my head high and look to the future, my perception shapes the boundaries of my world. It all comes down to what's inside my heart. I might still mess up every so often, but as long as you're here, I'll be able to stand up again. So, I may not be the best person around, but you can feel free to rely on me at least sometimes.
I won't.
And no matter what the world says, I'll be rooting for you, just like you were for me.
I feel a strong bond with Mishima.
I am thou, Thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. If bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened the ultimate secret of the moon, granting thee infinite power.
Salvation Wish. All backup members earn the same XP as current party members. Yay, people level up more, I guess.
Alright. Alright.
And we can now fuse Sandalphon, the most powerful persona of the Moon Arcana. I don't remember I think Sandalphon might have been useful for one of the personas that I wanted to make.
You know what? I'm going to find you an awesome request. That's all I can really do for you right now. But I'm working on that documentary too. I even plan on making it into a book someday.
I legitimately don't know. Doesn't it normally work in the other direction? You make the book first, then it gets turned into a documentary?
I'd bet anyone who reads about the Phantom Thieves would find the hidden courage within themselves. Maybe that means I can use that book to change people's hearts.
I can't wait for your book to be a collectible item to get me 3 points of guts in Persona 6. I'm sure you will.
Alright, I'm on it. Oh, but before that, I'm hungry. Come on, let's grab a bite to eat on the way home.
Let me do the Big Bang Burger Challenge.
Maybe a buffet? Wait, no, we should save that for after I get all my book royalties.
You really have to learn how to go with step 1 first, my dude. Stop thinking years down the line.
You better be looking forward to it.
Who could it be at this hour?
There's going to be a festival in Asakusa tomorrow.
Hey, I recognize that name from Fate Samurai Remnant now.
I'm thinking of attending. It seems they only hold it around this time, of year. Would you care to join me?
Okay, so it's more points if we commit immediately. Because of her low confidant level, I actually want to bank points with her. I still have no idea if banking points when they're already going to rank up helps the confidant to rank up faster later. Like if it's, you need 50 confidant points with this person, Chihaya gives 1 and you can get them in the confidant link conversations. Or if it's like, you need 5 points to get from this rank to this next rank, so get them within the conversation or from Chihaya or other sources, then when you hit that threshold, it essentially stops. I don't know which of those two it is. Since this gets us more points with her though, what are we losing out on if we do this? We lose out on the afternoon time slot, which would be able to get us a confidant rank with Haru, Futaba, or Shinya, depending on who's available. In return, we get points with Haru here as if we had hung out with her, and whatever other goodies we get from doing this. Okay. Commit gets us the most points. Decline, I don't want to do. Respond later makes it so that we can see what's happening on Sunday first. I say we commit here, because banking points with her, if it does hold over between ranks, is one of the best things I could be doing right now.
See you tomorrow. Good night.
Festival, huh? I want to eat some takoyaki. Can't wait until tomorrow.